Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the IWC Radio Podcast. I'm Smoot, along with Chucks and Will. Beans flaked out on us this week after he said he would be here last week. So
Beans let us down, and Chucks has already let us down before we even started.
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't do your thing.
Oh, damn it, it's true.
Let's do
yeah, or the bell.
Yeah, I couldn't get to the bell in time.
I'll do it.
There it
There we
is. Thank you.
Just do everything around here.
Oh man.
Okay, well,
Hey, I
let's
can.
start for
Wait,
reals this time.
Oh, I can.
Realsies?
See.
Hey, that was a good one.
Thank you.
What was it? I
Just
can't
the
take part of
voltage.
them on bottled water.
Just a Mountain Dew voltage here this week. Yeah, we've got a little bit of stuff to discuss and whatnot, including the Clash in Paris pay-per-view premium live event last week. And
Clash in the Paris Castle.
yeah. Is that what the? It's just Clash and whatever now. Is that it?
I don't know. I think, yeah, it probably is, because unless there's a castle, then they'll put the castle in.
Because that had like a pretty good ring to it.
I actually found I knew I had it somewhere, but the little pin I bought in the last thing in the official shop that they set up in the middle of Cardiff, everything had been sold, and there was this little pin badge with a Clash of the Castle logo on. It says I was there, and I paid about £8 for it, which is ridiculous for a pin badge. And yeah, I found it the other day actually. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I am.
That's fine.
You're just bragging that you were there.
I was actually the first Clash in the Castle. I seen a clip of that the other day. Someone put a clip up of because it was when two big things happened. It was when they turned Domino. Domino? Who the hell's Domino?
Deuce and Domino.
Deuce and Domino, yeah.
Domino?
They were all about cool, by the way.
Yeah.
From the wrong side of the track.
tracks.
Domino? Oh. Dominic. It was when he first turned heel, when he turned on Edge. And
Yeah.
it was also the first time we saw Solo Sikoa. He debuted there as well.
That's true. He showed up, and he hasn't actually been solo ever since.
He's not, no. And then
enough.
Always got family.
Tyson Fury had a little sing-song at the end of it.
He did. That wasn't the highlight of the show.
No. It wasn't really.
Sorry, I was getting the music queued up. I'm sorry.
You were rushing us into the review.
Uh-huh.
I was looking up. We've got WrestlePalooza coming up in a couple of weeks, which is a silly word, and especially when Brock Lesnar says it, it sounds stupid.
I've not heard him say it, so.
You've got to see SmackDown. He goes backstage and says into the camera, "John Cena, see you at WrestlePalooza." It sounds silly.
Isn't it an ECW pay-per-view?
Well, this is what I found out. I don't even remember it being an ECW one. I remember Guilty as Charged and all the other November to Remember and stuff. But WrestlePalooza, I thought it was the first new WWE pay-per-view name for, I thought, quite a while. So I looked it up, and turns out, yeah, you're right, there's actually 4 other ECW WrestlePaloozas. But looking back through the WWE pay-per-view history, the last new pay-per-view name that they came up with, like the first of its name, if you don't count things like Clash in Berlin, because that was, the same kind of theme, or Bash. They did something of Bash. What was the Bash thing? Which is basically American Bash. Bash in Berlin, I think it was. Yeah, you're right. Or Clash in Paris and Clash in the Castle. Bash in Berlin is basically the Great American Bash. So if you don't count those, the last new pay-per-view name was Clash in the Castle.
Thought it was gonna, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. And then not long before that, also in 2002, Day One.
Gosh, no, 2012. You mean?
Clash at the Castle, 2012.
Yeah. You said 2002.
2022. 10 years the other way.
Speaking of getting old.
Well, I mean, you were there. You know it wasn't 2012.
Yeah, I was trying to think myself then. Yeah.
I think I might have
thinking...
found the moment where Lesnar.
Yeah, you have it.
Just after the break. Yeah,
after
this replay.
Okay. I got it here.
That was a really good match, by the way.
Sami Zayn, John Cena in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is he doing?
Looks like he's loving life there.
Brock having a little jig there.
Yeah,
put some
really
put some Irish music over that. That'll look really funny.
Brock Lesnar hates referees.
Yeah.
What does he have against Sami Zayn? Oh, okay.
Didn't he get on with Sami Zayn for a little bit a few years ago? Remember, didn't they do a little thing and a little promo and they were laughing with each other?
Probably.
I never believed that Brock's going to be friends with anyone for very long.
Okay,
Couple of F5s there.
Yeah.
To Cena. And that was it. They didn't even bother with a pin. I guess it's just a no contest.
Yeah. There he is.
Here he is.
Oh my God, Michael Hayes looks awful.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
He hasn't looked obvious. He hasn't looked very good on these Unreal things. He looks a bit.
Yeah.
Odd.
Did you see the one where they took his hat off?
Yeah. Racist bitch as well. Bitch.
He seems like he's having fun for somebody, involved with a sex crime, unfortunately. That kind of puts a damper on the mood.
Hey John, I'll see you at WrestlePalooza, bitch.
Well, obviously Brock Lesnar doesn't give a damn that he ruined John Cena's night in Chicago.
No, he does not.
No.
Oh, that's a kind of okay. So that's what the graphics are for WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, just tickets. WrestlePalooza.
Alrighty.
Yeah, WrestlePalooza. Clash at the Castle. What else are we talking about here?
What was the one before? What was the most recent new one before Clash at the Castle?
Day One.
Day One. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they've
and
only
then
done one of.
There's variations. Survivor Series is now Survivor Series War Games, and there was that WrestleMania Backlash one. So they've done things like that. And
surely Crown Jewel
have done quite a few. Crown Jewel was quite a while ago. WWE Crown Jewel.
Saying that, yeah, this we all think this Saudi deal is fairly new.
2018.
Quite a while now, isn't it? Yeah.
2018. They also did King and Queen of the Ring, so that's a variation. Yeah. NXT have had quite a few new ones.
Yeah,
I'm not counting those.
Interesting. Going back fully loaded.
Fully loaded, the crap shoot.
I always remember that one just because it was the only one. I think it was one of like two that Sky didn't have the rights to for some reason.
Well, they had
Channel 4.
Sky. I think they had the rights to like 10 pay-per-views a year or something like that. So when they went up to 12, there was a couple that they couldn't have.
Because they didn't
like specific ones. But
going a bit far back now, but they didn't have the Rumble, did they? That was always a Channel 4 thing. If I remember, I always remember because they. I always remember as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. Channel 4 never showing it live. It was always like an hour delayed, so they could put ads in and also edit out chair shots, which is quite funny.
Yeah, they did always edit out chair shots. Sky used to do that on the Saturday morning ones. The fans, and there was a lot of chair shots back then.
Yeah.
Channel 4 doing it at like 2 o'clock in the morning didn't make any sense.
I guess they knew we were all taping it so we could watch it before school the next day. That Monday, there was a couple of kids came in and was like, Steve Austin won the Rumble. Steve Austin won. It was Steve Austin. Why are you saying you're just spoiling it for everyone? I don't even really care at that point, but I know you're being a dick.
I remember, I know you want to get into it, so just a quick little story. I remember, I can't remember what Mania it was one of the Manias anyway. I taped it on back in the days of VHS. I taped it on the Sunday night onto VHS, and I was going to my cousin's after school to watch it. So I had the tape with me in my bag at school. And then the first lesson, our French teacher, for some reason, was off sick. And we sat there watching WrestleMania.
Awesome.
It's great.
Do you remember anything on it? What
it was
year it might have been? Or was it
God,
like Regal and Christian starting or something?
I don't even remember when. It was I always remember it was the WrestleMania where there was loads of the set was the big scaffolding thing.
That would have been 19, I think, wasn't it? Did it start with Matt Hardy and Rey Mysterio?
I really can't remember. Let me see the sets.
X7,
I don't
maybe?
remember sets.
Try XIX first.
It wasn't 19.
No.
It wasn't 20. It wasn't that far back. So it might be 8. Might have been 17. No, it wasn't 17.
No, 17 was the best one.
I had a cool story about 17 the other day, by the way. While we're on it, I might as well tell you. Remember I'll show you a quick picture of the set for that. So now we are going off onto a tangent.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Mania 17 set with the big the banners down the side?
Yeah.
18 was it?
Yeah, it looks
that's
like
right. Yeah, that's I remember it now. Yeah.
4 main events on that one. What were you saying? Something about something down the side?
I can't remember where I heard this story. It was on some podcast. I can't remember who told it. But you might already know it. But the Mania 18 set, there's quite a poor picture of it. But remember the banners down the side, WrestleMania X7.
Yeah. Oh, the big. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So apparently, I never quite understood why. And if you look at that set, it says WrestleMan and X-Steve.
It goes off across the floor as well, doesn't it?
Well, it does, but it was never intended to do that. The story I heard recently, it was done the correct size, so it would just say WrestleMania X7. But when they put it together, it was too high for the building they were in. It broke the building regulations, and it was too late for them to do anything about it. So they just had to lower it. So it always said the wrong thing. WrestleMan X-Steve. Oh, that was a cool little story. Anyway.
And they were kicking themselves. Why did we call it X7 instead of just 17? We could have squished that on.
Yeah. That was the thing, yeah, because they'd already had it made, so they couldn't do nothing about it. So they were literally on the day, apparently, they got told they had to lower it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one? Was it Kane? Didn't Kane get thrown through that or something? I can't remember. Well, got chokeslammed.
Yeah.
He chokeslammed someone off it. I can't remember.
Shane jumped off it. He had the match with Steve Blackman. He tried to climb up and get out of the way and then fell off. But then, yeah, there was something with the hardcore match as well, because Jimmy Corderas counted the pin on the side of the thing.
Who?
Friend of the show, Jimmy Corderas.
Friend of the show, Jimmy Corderas.
I never heard of him.
That guy.
Enemy of the show, Jimmy Corderas.
Who's he? Is he referee? Never heard of him.
Beans was here, he'd
He
be like,
told me
come
quite
on.
forcefully that he is not a referee anymore. He was very yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure I've told the story before, but I've sent him a couple of messages on. He used to be an avid tweeter back in the day, as we all were.
We all were, yeah.
And occasionally I would like ask him a question or comment on something he said, and he would reply quite nicely. And you know, he's an approachable guy. Did his podcast with Ardo Cal, and it was fine. Good time was had by all. And I would call him Ref. I'd be like, "Oh, thanks for that, Ref." Like that was his nickname because he's a referee, and it was fine. He never said anything. It was totally fine. Until one day I said something that he disagreed with. Like I think it was about Roman Reigns. He said that like he's the top guy. He's the guy. He'll be the guy for the next 10 years. And I said, well, yeah, he will be because they want him to be, not because any of us have asked for him. You know, we like Daniel Bryan. We like other guys, and like they're going, he's the guy, so he's the guy. So you're right, but not because. And he wouldn't have this. He said that Roman was the best option and stuff. And then it got into like Cena, and they did the same thing with Cena. So I then called him Ref out of no kind of, you know, I'm not sure I agree with that, Ref, something like that. And he said, I'm not a referee anymore. Like, oh, now I disagree with something you say. Now you're going to be all pissy about it. It was it's being nice. Thought we had like a little thing there.
That's still not good weird.
Maybe it was like, you know how like what was it like? What was it like Ted Bundy, where somebody was like, "See ya Monday, Bundy," and it just like, you think maybe that had like some sort of contributing factor to what he ended up doing and going on like a murderous rampage? Do you think maybe that's like the same way, like, you know, being called ref when you're not a ref anymore?
It's like that's just gonna set him off.
Yeah, I'm not a ref anymore.
That one shit joke too many times.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, to bring it all, I don't know if it's full circle or kind of just off the full circle, but another thing Jimmy Corderas used to say on Twitter all the time was, "You're killing me, Spider." Like, that was his catchphrase for some reason. He used to say, "You're killing me, Spider," and people would ask, "Who the hell is Spider? What are you talking about?" And he would say, "I'll never tell. He knows who he is," or something like, you know, really cryptic about who it was. I was watching that Unreal, and someone referred to one of the other referees as Spider. They're like, they've got 3 minute Spider or something like that.
Yeah.
So it must be one of the referees who is still around now, who was also refereeing back in Jimmy's time.
Chad Patton would be my guess.
It could be
There's not
Chad
many
Patton.
there. So I think it's only him or going to be Charles
Him or Lil Nate, Charles Robinson.
Oh yeah.
You know, Charles Robinson's a Robert Williams fan. There's an interesting fact for you. I saw a picture of him on his Twitter. He was at a Robert Williams concert last week.
When
Interesting.
When he took the
That killed the show, didn't
it? No. I was gonna anecdote with
just thinking about Robbie Williams. Yeah, that's a guy, isn't it? Forgot about him.
When Goldberg speared Charles Robinson on that Saturday night's main event, it's apparently Steven Richards was like, "Yeah, he deserved that." Like, what? What the fuck?
Paul Charles Robinson.
Yeah, what did he do?
Huh?
Anyway, should we get to the PLE here? We've kind of danced around it a little bit here.
Clash in the Paris Castle.
The clashing dance in the castle of Paris. The Wii, there you go.
Wii.
Let me get the music here.
Bonsoir.
Le chanson.
Jouer
le chanson.
That's the only thing I can remember. Where is the swimming pool? Où est piscine?
Où est la piscine?
That sounds like you're going to pee in the pool.
That's the joke we made when we were 11.
Yeah, that was always the funny thing, because you was getting away with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone used to really emphasise the la piscine.
Fair enough.
And that was like one of the very few things they told us how to say. The swimming pool. I haven't once asked for a swimming pool, not even in English since then.
No.
That and the library, la bibliothèque.
The bakery, and I forgot what bakery was.
Boulangerie.
Boulangerie, that was it.
Yeah. The pamplemousse is a grapefruit.
Don't remember that one. You were obviously in the advanced class.
I was in, I think, like the fourth tier. I was in League 2 of French class. Did quite bad.
Obviously, I can say my name as well. Je m'appelle Will.
They didn't make you Frenchify your name. You weren't Guillaume or something.
No.
Yeah.
I used to always that bit used to always make me laugh because you'd have like, especially obviously up here, Scouse accents. You'd have some Scouse kid going, and his name Je m'appelle Dave. It just didn't go with what he was trying to do.
I thought it kind of lend itself quite well to your accent. Like a lot of Liverpool, they have a lot of that like back of throat kind of going on as well.
Yeah.
Might help out.
No.
Down the path, you know.
That's quite good. Though.
Yeah, I know. I'm Liverpudlian in a past life.
Alright.
Alright.
What are we doing?
I don't know. This is a weird rabbit hole you guys are in.
Lapin. Le lapin. That's a rabbit. I don't know what hole is, though.
Anyway.
Je voudrais un point. So let's play some prediction game. I don't even have the, what was it? Clash in Paris. Let's bring up some results here so we can work out what the hell we've done. Oh yeah, this is the one we predicted basically the same thing in every match.
Yeah, I think we did.
And not to spoil anything, but we could have had a perfect game across the board had Beans not gone for the Street Profits in the tag.
So I always want to let you down, isn't it?
It's always one of it's always him.
I was trying to be diplomatic, but you just got to
It's made my job a lot easier, telling me who won.
Yeah.
Alright, where do you want to go?
Well, Roman Reigns beat Bronson Reed in the opener. 20 minutes of messing about. And he got his shoes back in the end.
He did, and then he threw them away again.
And then he signed them and threw 2 of them away. The other 2, not so much. For some reason, he didn't want to throw them, and then he got attacked. He got speared by Braun.
They got on eBay them.
Beaten up. Yeah, exactly. One of Roman's shoes. Yeah, and then he got beat up a lot, tsunami'd a few times, and sent off to a local medical facility.
No.
So
There's
who's the real
hospitals
winner?
in France.
L'Hôpital, actually. They're L'Hôpitals.
No, he did actually say, Cole did actually say hospital. Yeah.
Damn.
I was surprised as well. Yeah, so he's gone to hospital via the film set of Street Fighter.
Who is he? He's like Akuma or something.
In Street Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
okay. That's a pretty badass role.
Cody's in as well, isn't he?
Yeah, it's gonna be Guile. Interesting.
Is he a bad enough dude? Does we go back to his
It all
family?
got. It's all been sort of hush up to now, innit? But they actually revealed it this week, didn't they? It's all official, as Adam Pearce likes to say. It's
Yeah,
official.
he does like to squeeze that one in, doesn't he? It's like he's got himself a catchphrase and he really wants to get it over, but I'm not sure it's working.
I don't think anyone's actually noticed it though, I think it's...
Yeah, it's not. Occasionally he'll make an announcement and everyone will react and then he'll go, and It's official. As if like we're waiting for it. But
Lean into it.
You need someone to come up with a sign. It's official.
I'm surprised he hasn't got his t-shirt yet from the WWE shop. It's official.
And it's official.
Little picture of him doing thumbs up. It's official.
One
I
day.
like his other one as well. When he gets a cup on, and he says, "I need a drink." He likes saying that as well.
Yeah.
He's a bit of an alcoholic on the quiet.
Well, he's always so stressed. He does maybe 2 hours of work a week. And when a wrestler comes up to him backstage, when he's also talking to someone, he's in the middle of a conversation with a different wrestler, he gets very exasperated about it. He's really putting too much on the one man. There's only so much I can do.
Both of them, both general managers, though, they need to sort out the calendar, because people are always interrupting the meetings. And
but they could just have an office somewhere, you would think.
Well, yeah.
They're always just hanging around in like a backstage common area where people always walk up on them.
I don't really know why they've always got to have their important business meetings within those exact 2 hours every Monday and Friday as well.
Yeah. One of those things, how people show up to the arena halfway through the show.
Yeah.
Goldberg did it. That was going to be my thumbs down that week, and I forgot somehow. He showed up to the arena in the main event segment at the perfect time, just as Gunther was talking about him.
Yeah.
And he drove up and then got out of his car, didn't even turn the engine off. He left it running and then went out to the ring. Like, that's amazing timing, but also, come on, pollution, man. Come on now. Not even an electric car.
You should also see,
You really think he's going to be an electric car guy? Come on.
no, he's
No, I thought he'd be a bike guy, actually. He'd roll up on a Harley.
That's Taker's gimmick. You can't
Yeah.
be doing that.
Yeah, true.
Vince used to always do it, though. You see Vince roll up on his limo halfway through the show. Like, who's been running the show for the past hour? You haven't been there.
That's true, but at least he owns the company. He can show up late. Things do
Yeah.
actually revolve around him.
True.
Yeah. So Reigns, he didn't arrive late, but he definitely left early in the back of an ambulance, and we haven't seen him since. Yeah, there was a thumbs down in there somewhere. What did I? Let's look up my up down. Keep a little list of things.
I don't remember much about this show.
That's what it was. Right, so Roman Reigns, he was getting squashed, literally, under many tsunamis. He was selling big. And Wade Barrett says, oh, the show should be stopped. Let's just stop. We've got to stop the show. Like, you didn't stop it for Owen Hart. Is this worse than Owen?
God
You're really saying this is worse? This is not the worst thing. Jerry Lawler died. It didn't stop the show for him.
Got a point.
It was a different regime then, Chucks.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not, because the show didn't stop.
No.
They did carry on. The show must go on, because the next was a tag title match with the Wyatts beating the Street Profits. Beans. Damn it. Yeah, as expected.
So the Wyatts got the win, you said?
They did.
All right, let's go.
Not much to say about that one, I guess. It was,
I mean, they just won the damn things at WrestleMania. Why would they lose them? Just
exactly.
early.
I agree. And are the Street Profits heading to a split?
Yeah, I was going to say, they seem to be teasing possibly.
They've been teasing that for like years. Like even before
They really have.
Even before COVID.
There's a clip of I'm not sure where it's even from. It's fairly recent, but it's Karrion Kross talking about them, and he's basically saying that who's the other guy? Not Montez Ford, the other guy name
Angelo Dawkins.
He's basically he's the guy with the talent, and people need to watch out for him. And
see, I was going to say, if he's planning on stealing one of them, I hope it's Dawkins, because Montez is fine on his own. Dawkins is the one that's going to get left behind.
Yeah.
I found this good. It's actually quite interesting listening to him. But I'll try and find it before we finish. It is interesting.
Alright, good. Becky retained the IC title against Nikki Bella.
This was awful.
I didn't see the show because of the early start time, and considering we basically predicted everything to a T, no reason to go back. But apparently this match, I saw a clip of it on Twitter or Instagram or something like that, and like, I don't know what it was. Apparently people are blaming Becky for just the match pace being off, or maybe sabotaging Nikki. That's a conspiracy theory, if you will. But like, Nikki goes to the top rope, and then she does like this kick move, like an enziguri or something, and like Becky's just nowhere near, and Nikki like falls like flat on her face. So there was that. You guys showed me the announce table spots with Becky bouncing off of both of them.
That was awful.
Yeah, I do blame Becky for that one. She's never takes those well. That's kind of her thing. Nikki Bella, there was a little while where people, the IWC, pretended that Nikki Bella wasn't shit for a little while. And I'm wondering now, since we've seen a lot more actually quite talented women, if we realise that she kind of is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Go on with that.
Yeah. So she's improved so much. I think she's actually better than Brie now. I think this might prove that she.
Were any of them that good? I mean, let's be honest.
They were never that good. Brie was early on. Brie was clearly the better one, but then Nikki got all the attention because they went away for a while, and then she came back and she was bigger, as Lola would say. How can they do twin magic? One of them's clearly bigger. What do you mean, King?
Yeah, can you elaborate? How about this? Would it be fair to say that maybe it's the ring rust? Just to be a little bit diplomatic.
Didn't she come back in the Rumble?
Yeah, but how many matches have she had since then?
I would have thought she'd been training. Wrestle at house shows or something, get ready. But you might be right, probably none.
They don't really do house shows very often anymore, do they?
No, that's true, not a lot. Well, send it to Performance Center.
Do you think it
should
might
have 20 years ago?
Remember, you just reminded me, you said Brie Bella then. Remember the horrible entrance music she had before?
Brie mode?
Brie mode?
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
Of course, it's still my ringtone. Becky's still your IC champion, of course. Then Rusev beat Sheamus in Sheamus's own good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, which is just a hardcore.
Yeah. This is pretty good. I enjoyed
this. This was good. Yeah. A good old-fashioned Donnybrook match is a no-disqualification hardcore match where large wood barrels of Irish brandy and shillelaghs are made available at ringside.
Okay,
Did I say something during this week that... that apparently Sheamus has been in every Donnybrook match?
Well, yeah, it's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's lost most of them, and he lost... So the first one was between Sheamus and Drew. It's Drew won. Tag Team 1, Brawling Brutes beat Imperium. And Rusev beat Sheamus. I think there was a third one.
Wasn't it McIntyre and everyone?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Unless they did two. They might have done two.
Yeah. Can't remember another one, you're right.
Let's see what comes up just for a search. Anything goes. Good old-fashioned Donnybrook. What is a Donnybrook match? That's a good result. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it's Sheamus's thing, and he tends to lose more than he wins. So Rusev again, yeah, points all round. Good. And then same. We all saw John Cena beating Logan Paul.
Good.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Good.
This was brilliant, I thought.
Yeah, I've heard some praise about this match. That this is like one of the best matches in Cena's career, which I would say settle down, but I haven't seen the match itself, so I can't accurately judge.
Nah, go along with that. I'd say it was definitely up there.
Okay.
And I've said it before, and I keep saying it, but people need to
No.
give Logan Paul a bit more respect.
No.
Yeah,
I do not.
I think this is just about the perfect match for both of them at this point.
Yeah.
Cena needs someone who can kind of bump and roll around for him, and Logan needs someone who can carry him through a match, who like knows what he's doing. Between them, they can kind of make that happen. So, yeah, it was better than I thought it was going to be. Give him credit a little bit.
No.
Don't need to see it. And then we had the four-way main
Cena.
event as well. Ooh. Nope.
No, sorry, I was going to say Cena keeps. Sorry, well, before I was going to say that. Cena, I think, since the whole nonsense of the heel turn and whatever happened the first part of this year, I think he's. I don't know if he's trying to make amends for that in some way, because there was that match.
Make amends
the one
with
before
who?
with the
That
fans.
kid that he made cry.
And the kid, yeah.
He actually did apologise to that kid. Told
He
him he was
did, yeah.
having a bad day.
My
A
God.
bad day that lasted about 4 months.
Yeah.
I've had one of them.
Me and Sam. Probably longer.
Yeah.
The match he had with Cody at SummerSlam, the match we haven't mentioned it, the match he had last night with Sami Zayn on SmackDown. I mean, he actually, I would say, he's producing some of the best stuff he's done ever in this last few months of his career, which is ironic.
Guess he knows that there's nothing to lose now. He may as well just go for it.
True. Yeah.
He's not.
I think there's probably an element of that, but I think there is an element of basically trying to make amends for the first few months of this year and try and put it out of people's mind.
Yeah. There might well be something there. But you know, for his whole career, he was the guy that was on top, and the company, for right or wrong, would rely on to be the guy to carry things. They might try giving the belt to someone else, and then as soon as it didn't work, they go right back to Cena again. He always had to be there. He had to be healthy. He had to give the people what they want, put smiles on faces, which meant doing the same damn thing every week. And now it's, well, who cares, really? Go, have fun, do some stuff you're not supposed to do, like Edge's finisher.
Yeah. He did the Styles Clash, didn't he?
He did the Styles Clash. He did a bunch of things. He went for an RKO, didn't do it. Went for an angle slam.
Yeah, well, this was last night, wasn't it? Yeah, this was last night on SmackDown, but yeah, he went for the whole. Apparently, he's trying to pay homage. Did you know? He said something on the Clash pre-show, post-show, whatever it's called these days. He said that he knows that there's some people that he wanted to have matches with that he's not going to be able to.
Yeah.
So he's basically paying homage to them in his matches. So that was what the Styles Clash was all about.
If he just would go to AEW.
One night only.
Yeah.
John Cena versus Cope. One last time.
Should let Edge back in for one night only.
God, I don't think
Who's going to be the last one? Who's the December match? Who's that going to be?
Well, have you heard the story about this what broke? I think it was yesterday, or the day before.
I heard ages ago it was going to be RVD, but I don't believe that.
Well, the big story was that it wasn't so much who, it was where. Everyone assumed it was going to be in Boston.
That would make sense.
Well.
And apparently that was pretty much a lock. It was all set for Boston.
It's either that or the beautiful city of Riyadh.
It come out this week randomly that Boston. The story first broke that Boston were out. It wasn't going to be Boston. Apparently the story was, you know, this thing now where WWE want people to bid for events.
Yeah.
Apparently Boston weren't offering what WWE, well, TKO more to the point, what they actually wanted for what they were seeing as a big event, you know, Cena's last match.
Yeah.
Which I believe is going to be a Saturday night main event as well. So.
Yeah,
that's still the story.
So then, yeah, there was a Boston were out, and then there was this speculation of where's it going to be. You know, because there's a clip come out where he's on the One show of all things on BBC One, where he says he really loves the London crowd, and if he had his choice, he'd have his last match in London.
Oh, he has to say that. He'd say that wherever he was doing media.
That's company talk.
Yeah, but to be fair, he did say he wasn't doing that because he said, people expect me to say these things when I'm in the town I'm in.
Yeah, but he's just doing the thing.
Well,
you know,
I know.
that's like one step above.
But anyway, it's not. There's all kind of speculation. But is it going to be London? Could it be somewhere else? Blah, blah, blah. It's not going. It's going to be in Washington DC.
Huh.
And
Why?
Capital punishment.
I'll show you some of the tweets in a minute.
Wait, who was this capital punishment match against? Was that R-Truth?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. He could be the last one. It could be Ron Killings.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's this rumour that because Jericho's contract ends the first week of December.
Oh my god, that would be such a waste.
I was thinking the Rumble, but okay, yeah.
That would be such a fucking waste if they put Jericho as the last opponent for John Cena.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that would be bad. Oh my god.
I've seen quite a few people mention them since this story came out that it's going to be in Washington. Basically, why have they changed it to Washington? Is there a reason why they changed it to Washington? Could it be that someone who lives in Washington, who's rather famous and somewhat orange?
Oh, okay, you're just describing Batista now.
Yeah, this is Batista.
I wasn't going down the Batista line. I was thinking someone much worse.
Batista's not that bad. Hold on. Wait a minute.
No, there's a genuine rumor that Mr. Trump could turn up at this event.
Oh, he could turn up. I don't think he's going to be seen as opponent.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh god.
How's a carrot going to turn into a turnip?
Well, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, there does seem something a bit weird going on. Why they suddenly switched to Washington?
What's the date for that show?
December the 16th or something. It's like middle of December, 13th maybe.
13th, I think it is.
Huh. Yeah, they could tie it with the Carrot Man.
Well, if it is Washington, then Batista actually is a good shout.
Batista will be, yeah.
One. Although he's like really skinny now.
And does he really want to be?
Yeah.
And also, does he really want to be seen as last opponent?
And I think he said a few times, hasn't he, that he doesn't want to come back.
Yeah.
he liked the way he went out. He doesn't want to tarnish that, so it's fair enough.
Give me what I want. Yeah, he doesn't want to pull a Ric Flair.
But yeah, it is interesting. You could be the last, but there was more speculation around why they moved it. Really,
well, like you said, is it not just the bid? Did Washington just bid the
Well,
most?
But is there a reason why they bid the most? Because old Orange Face is going to be there.
He does have a lot of money to throw around. Don't know if he would.
I did see a mock-up graphic, which I'm trying to find right now, which would be somewhat hilarious. I think I might have found it, but spare me 1 minute.
Well, you
There we
do
go.
that. In 2005, about this time of year, I think, towards the end of the year, John Cena beat Chris Jericho in a loser leaves WWE match. That's when Jericho left and he did a load of Fozzy touring, and then he came back with the Save Us. But Jericho being the last opponent, getting some revenge for 20 years ago. Could tie in.
I should stress this is entirely a mock-up, and it's not going to happen. But it is kind of funny.
Oh my god. They even. Oh my god, they censored both their names.
Isn't that Trump's mugshot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it looks like a great heel.
Yeah.
He does. It's a great photo.
God, they did a great job with this.
I also, if it's going to happen, it should be the other way around. Vince should be in Cena's corner, surely.
Yeah, because Jericho's.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, because Jericho's more of a MAGA head nowadays.
And Cena's been kind of defensive of Vince. Not saying that it's all okay, but like, I still love the guy, you know.
Yeah, holy fuck.
That's the other thing as well. There's a big rumor he's going to turn up and, at least be there for his last match.
No, if he wasn't there for the Hogan funeral or the memorializing and all that, he's not going to show up for Cena's last match.
Did you see, going on off on a bit, but did you see the interview he did about that? He said he wasn't happy because he wasn't invited.
Yeah, because he's accused of a sex crime.
It would be really bad to have him on TV right now.
Well, no, I'm saying he wasn't happy at all, but he said he was surprised that he didn't get an invite.
Was he?
You are accused of a major sex crime.
In other Vince-related news, apparently, I'm sure you heard it was his 80th birthday last week. He had a big party, and there was several WWE talent there.
Ooh, which ones?
Yeah.
Well, there was quite a few. There was a big list of
John Laurinaitis, Brock Lesnar.
Sheamus, McIntyre, they would jump out on The Miz.
Yeah, I can believe that.
The Vince
JBL.
JBL, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the biggest story of all this was apparently Vince was dressed as Dr. Evil.
He's really leaning into it now.
Do you have like a bald cap on?
I don't know.
Do you have a really tiny version of himself?
Yeah, that's Shane. But yeah, they weren't mentioned. Either they weren't mentioned, or they just weren't there. But the list of people that were there didn't include Triple H or Stephanie.
Yeah,
That's...
I think we can see that those guys don't want anything to do with him now.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough thing to sort, I guess, because like most of those people that you mentioned, like The Miz and JBL and all that, yeah, they seem like Vince fans and things like that, or at least they're part of their career to him. So I could see them trying to at least show up for his party and whatnot.
There is actually a picture. Jerry Lawler was there as well.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
He put there we go. Just literally found him talking. He put a picture out and then deleted it. It was on his Instagram and then deleted it. I think probably realizing that maybe the people don't want to be known that they were there.
He did that one time when he was watching AEW.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, tight as you can expect, he was a Vince guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, with that whole arm thing.
The arm thing.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Still holding a grudge.
Maybe
You're not coming to my 80th birthday because you grabbed my arm that time.
I was gonna say maybe they worked it out.
Obviously they did.
Obviously they did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's. I see why they would like support or at least show up for his birthday party.
I mean, you've got a lot of these, the likes of these guys like Sheamus and The Miz, that they wouldn't be anywhere near where they were without Vince.
Exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that about anyone over the last 50 years or something. And
well, yeah,
WWE, like, that's.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's super weird. Because it's like, if Vince were to, like, murder somebody, like, legit murder somebody, you would still have these people just be like, yeah, no, he was fine. He was great. He was okay to me.
He had his faults.
Yeah. He didn't murder me in cold blood.
Yeah.
He didn't take a shit on my head.
So there's a video here as well of people getting on a bus, leaving. Same people, I think you can see there, but apparently this is right in the middle of New York City as well. This where this took place.
God, Ranjan Singh still works for the company.
Michael Cole, Booker T, Teddy Long, Ranjan Singh.
McIntyre diving on, trying not to get any attention.
Yeah, because they know this is a bad fucking look.
I mean, you've got to think. You would have assumed maybe they've said, okay, if you WWE, I mean, if people want to go, we're not going to stop here. But obviously, it's not an official thing, is it? But see, there's a video of Vince actually leaving. Doesn't look like that evil to me. I suppose the grey suit is a little bit similar, but he looks terrible.
No. What is he doing with his hair these days?
Oh no.
Happy birthday, Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
He is getting in the back, isn't he? I'm not letting him drive now. Not after last night.
I did see someone reply to that video as well. Someone put, there's a woman tied up on the boot of that car.
Doesn't look like a day over 79. Jesus.
I think there's another video of JBL coming out of the in that same place. But yeah, it's it must be awkward. Like it must be awkward for the likes of Stephanie. Obviously, it's at the end of the day, it's dad, isn't it?
Yeah, but she's been. Well, she's never really said anything, has she? But the way she's left the company and come back, and like coincidentally timing it all around when he's there and not there.
No such thing.
I'm kind of surprised she hasn't changed her name. Like she could change to Stephanie Levesque now.
Yeah.
Stephanie Helmsley, but hasn't. No.
She wants to be the good McMahon that represents the company in a good light. Maybe
Shane was supposed to be the good McMahon.
Maybe he saw the writing on the wall a long time ago.
He did. He wanted to get out there.
Yeah.
Here's another list I've got here. Vince McMahon turned 80 at Gotham Hall in New York City. Among those attending were John Cena, Undertaker, Glenn Jacobs, Michelle McCool, Sergeant Slaughter, Gerald Briscoe, Shane McMahon, Sheamus, Bruce Pritchard,
Well,
John Layfield and Ron Killings.
okay,
no Kevin Dunn.
Our truth was... wow, yeah, that's a good point. No Kevin Dunn after what he's done to the company. Our truth being there for him is kind of surprising, admittedly.
That is kind of surprising if he wasn't there, actually, Kevin Dunn. He worked together for that long, didn't he? I'm sure he...
Yeah.
Vince loved our truth back in the day. He found him hilarious.
He did. There's that picture, isn't there, where they're both laughing their head off?
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, I understand that he's done a lot of good for those talents, and they have to, like, kiss the ring, if you will. Bend the knee, kiss the ring, and all that.
Well, they used to. They don't really now. Like, what's going to happen now if they don't go to Vince's birthday party? Vince somehow takes over the company again and then fires them.
Well, Pritchard will catch wind of it. Pritchard will catch wind of it.
Yeah, true. Pritchard would know.
Yeah, it's just...
in the back, what makes me think he's going to be in... Maybe we won't see him on TV, but I think he's going to be there for Cena's last match.
No.
He could be backstage. Or maybe he'll do a real version of the gimmick where he buys the front row ticket and then he walks down halfway through and he's like, no, you can't throw me out of the building. I've got a ticket.
I'm a paying customer, yeah. That actually would be pretty gnarly. If he
does they don't shoot it. He just does it. Like, he's just there. Right? He's got smiley face guy's seat.
Yeah. Excuse me, pal. Is this
smiley face guy. It's the long con. He takes the t-shirt off and it's Vince underneath, and he says it was me all along.
Not gonna lie, that actually would be pretty fucking hilarious if he does that. Just showing up as a paying, ticket holder. That would be great. Yeah. I would have to respect the hustle at that point.
The hustle and the loyalty to John Cena
and the respect.
To buy out the entire front row.
Yeah. I wonder how they would handle that, because if he's like front and center on the hard cam, they would just like pivot to like floor shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've now got to shoot it only on the handhelds from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Vince is very, very rich at the moment. He could buy the entire front row on the 3 sides of the ring.
Yeah.
And then he'll just move around to the other side.
Dude, I kind of want this to happen now. We're putting fuel onto an idea that should happen, personally. Holy
and he could put plants there, right? He's got, I don't know, find some guys. And they could all hold up like one letter to make Vince did nothing wrong.
Oh, God.
Like the long woo sign, but it says Vince did nothing wrong.
Oh, my Lord.
Finally getting his revenge for all those hijacked shows.
Yeah.
Bizarro world.
My turn, pal.
My turn. I'll show you how to hijack a show.
Anyway, who won this main?
Anyway, we still got the music playing. So.
We were going to wrap up. Rollins wins. There you go. Shocker.
Seth Rollins wins the 4-way.
Apparently Becky got involved during this. Whatever.
She did. The end of this one, the 3 of us, we all got 6 out of 6. Perfect games. Beans let us down with the Street Profits. He gets 5 out of 6 on whatever. So that's still pretty good. Totals then are, just make sure I've got the last ones in. Yeah. 41 matches now predicted this year, and Will, you're in 4th. 24 points out of 41. Smoke 25, Beans 28, and I'm on 30. So there's a little gap opening up. But a long way to go.
30, so okay. I'll trust you with the numbers being correct then.
Oh, I think you've missed both of SummerSlams from the ones you had last week.
Okay.
That was where the numbers had gone wrong, but we're there.
Okie dokie.
Oh yeah, so after the match, yeah, you're right. Oh no, this was Raw, wasn't it? So CM Punk came out to complain, and Becky slapped him around a lot. That was essentially the result, she slapped him and said, "What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" And Punk called Rollins a coward who's hiding behind his wife, and told her, "You're going to regret laying your hands on me."
One thing we haven't mentioned, by the way, just going, it wasn't the same show and the Raw as well the night after. The Paris crowd were on fire as always.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't shut up all night really.
What were they singing for AJ Styles? That is, what were they singing for AJ Styles on SmackDown?
It's the phenomenal thing in it. They were singing it last year in Backlash.
Yeah, I just couldn't work out what the song was.
It's phenomenal something or other. I can't remember the exact word. It's French anyway.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
But yeah, considering I think it finished at about 10 to midnight local time.
Oh.
And they were still as loud as they were at the start of the night, which is they didn't start at all.
They kept calling them I don't know if they said the best crowd, but they said basically it's been proven by the decibel meter that these guys are the best crowd we've ever had.
I think Wade Barrett said that maybe on one of the pre-shows or whatever. He said it's widely thought of amongst the locker room that the Paris crowd is the best.
That sounds familiar, yeah.
So yeah, apparently I've seen a story this week. The higher ups are thinking of doing a major pay-per-view there, like a Rumble or a SummerSlam or something.
Don't say it. Oh yeah, okay. Phew.
Yeah, no.
Say the big one.
If they get it before we do, I'm gonna call it murder.
Yeah. That will be unacceptable.
El WrestleMania. No, that's Spanish, isn't it? La WrestleMania.
La WrestleMania.
Do we want to get into SmackDown then? Something that was fairly eventful.
Sure. Go for it.
So we kicked off with Cena. Bear in mind this was actually Cena's last ever SmackDown. They've announced his dates. I think he's got 9 left after this one, and they're all either Raws. There's a couple of Raws, a couple of PLEs, and then his last one. Now we know it's Washington.
Before the contract extension.
Which was interesting because this was the Allstate Arena in Chicago. That's where he actually made his debut in that match with Kurt Angle all them years ago.
Slap Kurt Angle. Said ruthless aggression.
Ruthless. What if they brought Kurt Angle back as the? They make amends. They fuck up. They undo the fuck up with him and Baron Corbin at WrestleMania.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
They actually do Kurt Angle, John Cena, and it would fit the Washington D.C. because America and all that.
Because he's American.
Yeah.
They would undo a lot of wrongs with that, actually.
And probably do a few new ones. A few new wrongs, I think, in that match.
Probably, but don't let it get in the way of the storytelling.
It would be cool if I'm sure they could even do it possible, but well, it's not in some cases. But it would be cool if they had all of his opponents there for the last night. Not so much. I'm not saying in a match. I'm just actually be there.
Maybe that's who
all of his opponents.
Maybe that's who the seats go to.
Hundreds.
Vince buys out in our hypothetical situation.
Yeah, maybe not everyone then, but you can all of his major pay-per-views, matches or something. I don't know. There's a lot of names you could get in there.
How many of them could you actually get? Because you're right, that he's had a hell of a long career. There's some major rivals in there, but how many of them? Because you can't have Edge. That kind of sucks. Edge should be there.
Well, this is it. I mean, the Edge should have been involved in this.
Yeah.
This
retirement. RVD wasn't one of his biggest rivals, but that was a really memorable one.
Yeah.
The one night stand. He never really had a long thing with Jericho, did he? That was very early on. He was like the first guy that they trusted him with when he was just breaking in. Randy Orton obviously could be there.
Bring back Carlito.
Don't know if they want to remind anyone of that one. The Miz is still there.
Yeah, bring Jesus back. Yeah.
Jesus. Triple H and Shawn Michaels are going to be there, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Big Show, he worked Big Show a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have Big G though. He's still with AEW, isn't he?
Yeah, they haven't really done much with that one, actually. Shocker. Like Hobbs body slammed him on that car, and that was like the last we've seen of no BS. Paul White.
No more BS.
Yeah.
There's got to be some really big rivals in there that we're not thinking of.
Punk, he could be there.
Yeah, Punk. Yeah, okay. Punk's a huge one.
Lesnar,
They've already done
obviously.
that. They've done Punk. They've done Orton. They're going to have done Lesnar. Undertaker, I guess.
Cody. The Rock. Yeah, there we
Cody's
go.
a recent one. The Rock.
Speaking of The Rock,
Batista's one.
have you seen him this week? I
Oh,
don't
he
like
got all skinny
like
as well,
he's
didn't he?
been around for tea or something, but you know.
The Smashing Machine, where they gave him like a 15-minute standing O for it for some fucking reason.
Yeah, but he's lost a ton of weight. He's done a Batista.
He did.
So much to the point that people were asking, like, is he well? Because it looks like there's a video of him. I think his wife he's with. I assume it is. But there we go.
Oh God, Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio.
Oh fuck. Daniel Bryan Danielson could be.
There's the video of The Rock there. If you want to put that up. Yeah, there was a lot of people asking whether if he's okay.
He still looks good though.
He's probably not hitting the gym and pissing in water bottles anymore. So I mean,
yeah,
like, that'll make a difference.
300 to 240 pounds. Well, he's just not clanging and banging quite so much.
Yeah, he's fine.
Sleeping in till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
There's a Daniel Bryan.
Oh, is that right?
Bryan Danielson.
Wait, he had a heart scare?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember that. It would explain why he disappeared from TV, though.
Is that right? It's the first I've heard about
First I've heard it. Yeah, same here.
Huh. Interview with his doctor, Dwayne Johnson opened up about his health struggles and urged men to take charge of their health before it's too late. Yeah. Huh. Oh god, he talks to like one of these YouTube doctors though. You mean? I'm sorry, I'm not listening to somebody whose name is Dr. Hyman. Sorry. That's like Brian being told, yeah, you gotta retire from somebody named Dr. Maroon. Fuck off.
What's called Dr. Maroon?
Seen doctors, I can't quite nail it, I can't quite fix it. It's in my digestion. I feel great, and that's the odd thing, but I just can't crack it. Yeah, so maybe he's like off the juice, if you will. Maybe,
yeah,
maybe that's
likely.
Maybe that's what.
Especially if it's related.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, so anyway, Cena was on SmackDown.
Dr. Hyman took a stool sample from him. It says on the article there.
Lovely.
Just Just saying.
So, Sami Zayn come out. Obviously, Sami won the US title last week in Paris.
Which now makes
that
sense because they wanted to do this.
Yeah. So, they had Sami bring back this Cena Open Challenge for one night. But obviously, it was the Sami Zayn Open Challenge.
It's funny because Cena came out and said, "This is my last SmackDown. I have nothing planned. I'm just going to say thank you, and I really like the Chicago crowd and all the usual stuff." Very, really hammered the point. I've got no plans here. I'm just freestyling. I saw at least 2 hours before the show started that he would be wrestling Sami Zayn for the US title in the opening segment. Feel that may not have been entirely true.
So yeah, they ended up having a pretty good match. It was definitely a pay-per-view PLE quality match on a SmackDown.
Yeah, it was a long one, and Cena did all of the moves of his biggest rivals.
He did a spear. He tried to do an RKO, but didn't.
Yeah, he got countered on the RKO, but he did the spear. He went off into the corner and did the hand, get up thing that Edge does. And Cole said, reference to the big dog.
Yeah.
No. And he hit the angle slam. Earlier, Cole called it the back suplex. And Sami Zayn kicked out of all of it.
Did the ankle lock as well, didn't he?
Did the ankle lock. Throwback to Jack Swagger, obviously.
And then obviously it was all for nothing because then the Beast Incarnate turned up. Did a couple of F5s and then called him a bitch.
Chuck's read this part, but don't say it on the air.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a bad person.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I told you, I knew it. I could just tell from the name. Tell from the name.
He had the name before he was a doctor.
Yeah, but
before
still.
He said certain things.
I'm not listening to somebody named Dr. Hyman. Maybe if they were a gynecologist.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What area are you going to go into? Well, kind of have to, don't I? Whether I want to or not, it's got to be.
Sorry, Will.
So yeah, that pretty much the match and then the Lesnar bit. It was pretty much the whole for the first hour of SmackDown, really. There wasn't much left. And I can't remember what happened in between of that because then the only next thing I remember was the Becky Punk bit at the end, and then I saw someone come back after 10 years.
Yeah. So Becky came out first this time, with Seth up in the skybox, and Punk came out to confront her again. Becky slapped him around some more. Punk said, "You think I don't have people that I could call on? Call Bailey out here or Rhea Ripley. There are people that I could get involved in." Left the ring and light it up.
He did the old thing, didn't he? He said, I'm not the type of person to put my hands on a lady, but I know someone who will.
Someone who will.
And that place.
Vince McMahon no, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
This way.
Dom DeMarco. Come on. Come on, do it.
So yeah, AJ Lee's back.
Jump him
Oh,
up
wait
the
a
wall.
minute.
It is.
There it is. Anywho.
So AJ skips out. She looks exactly like she did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks great for 10 years later.
Yeah, comes down to the ring, takes her time. And it has to have been at least 2 minutes, maybe 3, since her music hit. She gets to the ring, and then Michael Cole goes, "Oh my God, AJ Lee's back after whatever it is, 3,000 days."
Yeah.
Such a delayed reaction. I can't stand this guy. He was so bad all night, and he has been for a long time. And I'm not pretending he's good anymore.
I don't know. I think he was.
He's awful.
Letting it breathe, wasn't he? Letting the crowd reaction come in.
That's fine. I don't mind that. Being silent for the actual thing, letting the music and the crowd, that's great. But you don't then have a sudden reaction as if you can't. It's so delayed. You can't go, "Oh my God, I've just seen AJ Lee for the first time." 3 minutes after you've seen her for the first time. You then have to say something like, "Wow, what a moment," or there's. Why was he so quiet for so long if he's this excited?
Yeah, not
It's bad. And also, he had the stat that she had been away for whatever it was, 3,800 days or something. He just off the top of his head, he happened to know that's what it was.
He's been calculating.
Oh no, he's had that written down for 10 years. He keeps adding to it.
He's been adding to the tally every. It's like that. We always call back to the Sting return, where Cole just, "Oh my God, Sting, the 5-time WCW champion, the 7 times US champion."
Yeah.
List of accomplishments. This guy that you never thought you'd see. No.
There's something that got lost in the whole thing. I'm trying to find a clip from last night. When is this? No, it's not. Can you get SmackDown up, Smooth? On your DVR?
Yeah, hold on.
There's a bit. I saw a clip before. I should have bookmarked it, but I can't find it. When AJ comes out, and obviously after she does the little beatdown with Becky, there's a bit where Seth come down from his skybox position. And he stood. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it as I'm talking. He stood in the crowd behind the barrier. And I'm not making much sense here because I can't find it.
So AJ's coming out, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit after this.
Alright. So how good was I able to just locate that moment on the fly?
Yeah, that was really good. Actually.
Nailed it.
A little bit before. Sorry, keep going a bit further on because it's after she starts the little beatdown with Becky.
There we go. Okay, alright. And then let's see, AJ with Becky by the hair. Beals her to the ground, okay.
It's when Becky's running away, basically.
That's press. Good grief. How many times are you gonna do the same hair Beal thing?
Why is Becky not countering this? She's had so long.
Yeah.
Hey, big slap.
Yeah, you're a mother. You can... Come on. Use your mom powers. Okay, so she's scrambling out of the ring.
So there's Seth in the crowd. Check out how he climbs over the barrier.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, hold on.
He was in the Shield. He jumped a lot of barriers in his time, by the way.
Right. Taking his time.
There we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was abysmal. What in the fuck? Is that your thumbs down? Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'll go for that. And then there's another bit. It just
That should be a thumbs up. He was doing some great ass showing as a heel there. He's not supposed to jump it looking all cool.
What's the guy's name now? Lee Fitting, you know?
Yeah.
Lee Fitting is channeling his inner Kevin Dunn with this next bit.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, so obviously they have a little thing and she jumps on top of him. And then...
Oh, they're husband and wife.
Hey!
Yeah, they have a little kiss. But then as the kiss is happening, he decides to cut the camera. Ugh!
Yeah, that was very Kevin Dunn. Or very Channel 4 back in the day. Maybe they have to cut it. Not allowed to see that kind of thing.
Yeah, that should be a hell of a mixed tag match that they're hyping up here.
It's probably going to be WrestlePalooza, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Which is a ridiculous name every time you have to say it.
Why is he carrying Becky off like a caveman? What the fuck?
She was slapped. She can't possibly walk.
Oh,
there is a funny post from CM Punk's Instagram from that particular segment. So I'm trying to find. Are you getting up there?
Where is it?
It might be a story.
Oh, if it's a story, it's probably a long con. Let's see. 19 hours ago. Wife guy.
Yeah, I think it's. Oh yeah, there is. Keep going.
Keep
Go
going?
halfway along. Yeah, go halfway along his timeline.
Fucking Danhausen.
Keep going. You nearly there.
Nightly recharge compromised.
There you go. That's it. Keep the that now. Check out the little comments he's put in really small letters.
Fuck, hold on. And yet I'm staring at her ass. There you go.
I saw another one as well. I won't even begin to find it now. But is when they're at the stage and they're both smiling at each other as they're both walking out through the entranceway, and the camera goes right on Punk and he's big cheesy grin on his face. Someone put a reply to the tweet and said, "That's the look of a guy who knows he's now getting 2 paychecks." There's also that clip there where he's outside the Cubs ground. Where for some reason they're playing AJ's theme and he's videoing it from outside.
Only the best for our queen. Wow. Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's videoing. That's him videoing it from outside.
Must be a good day to live in Chicago.
Controversial opinion, though.
Go ahead. Oh boy.
That theme's terrible. It always was.
I don't know if it's terrible, but her other theme, her first theme, is much better.
I would have to hear it after the show.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's
play it on the way out, maybe.
I mean, okay, I'll change my opinion on that. It's not the worst. They're definitely worse.
Yeah,
themes.
yeah. Brie Mode's way fucking worse than Let's Light It Up by a large margin.
I mean, pretty much anything on the current roster is pretty much worse.
Def Rebel, yeah. God, that means she's got a fucking CFO song still.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that. Because Punk's is licensed.
Would it be CFO or not before them? When were they around?
That's a great question, actually. It's either before CFO or right when they were starting up and producing stuff.
There they are. CFO. 2012 to 2020, so yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna give her something terrible now, I feel. I can't see them.
No, they've got to keep that.
They have to, but I can see them. I can see them like Def Rebeling her. Anyway,
Wasn't there a story that they were letting Def Rebel go, and then it doesn't seem to have actually happened?
could have just been a rumor. Mine are pretty much simple, straightforward, to the point. I'll just say a thumbs up for me is probably AJ leaving, coming back.
Damn it! I was going to do that one.
Okay, you can have that one.
There's not much else this week.
Same, I know.
I've got one that's kind of been a bit in the news. So we talked about it last week, where we AEW All Out and WrestlePalooza, bitch. Well, that's what it should be called, WrestlePalooza, bitch.
It should be.
They were going head to head on the 20th, I believe, 20th of September. For whatever reason, just whether or not you get there's various points of view on this one. AEW have either run scared because they don't want to go against WWE, which I don't think that's totally true. Or the other reason is that the Forbidden Door and All in Texas airing at the earlier time has actually worked out quite well for them. But for whatever reason it is, All Out is now going to be airing
in the afternoon. Yeah, I posted that when I saw it. I was like, what the fuck?
So I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern in America.
1 p.m. my time, I believe.
It's great for us. It's 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'll definitely be awake for it if it's 1 o'clock or whatever.
And the reason I'm getting my thumbs up because
1:45 Eastern.
Believe it or not,
so I would probably have to get up early.
That's a strange time. 1:45. Surely it would be on the hour.
But maybe that's like for the pre-show. Maybe that they're incorporating that. Who knows?
But yeah, believe it or not, if you've looked at Twitter these days, you'd never think so. But believe it or not, it is possible to like both wrestling companies.
No, wait, no. That's
That's
far-fetched. You know? Where's my tribalism going to go? How do I feed my tribalism if I watch both products?
That was... Well, this was it. You say you wouldn't... If they were going head to head, and I was kind of annoyed at that, because I thought, if I had to pick, I'm always going to say I'm a WWE fan. Probably a bit of a mark in some cases, but there you go.
Who isn't?
So, I'd always pick WWE
I don't have
AEW.
an £8 badge that says I was in Cardiff once.
Well,
so
there you go, exactly. So if it came to it,
I've spent probably over £1,000 to go and see All In, so maybe I am.
That's what I mean. If it came to it, though, I'd be probably watching WrestlePalooza and probably have AEW on in another screen, but not really paying attention to it. But this way, I can watch both and enjoy both.
Win-win.
And I will. So, fuck you, internet.
Mic drop.
So what's so what's the thumbs up, thumbs down?
AEW moving.
Thank you.
I don't know why they've done it. I don't know what the official reason behind it is, but I'm all for it.
Yeah, okay.
The whole thing of them going head to head, it benefits nobody, really.
You're probably right.
It's true.
And without, doing the whole tribalism thing, WWE I can pretty much guarantee you the WWE PLE would do better than the AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah, probably.
So,
who knows? I mean, AEW's got to play it smart here because they're going to be the underdog again in this.
well, exactly. Yeah.
All right. So for me, I've watched pretty much 1.5 AEW Dynamites. And here's what I've got. I love that they're in the 2300 ECW arena. I don't know if they're there again this upcoming Wednesday or not, but it's a great venue. However, on the first night, when FTR was in the ring, they've had like a decent string of like not having audio fuck-ups. And then, hey, here's our debut in the old ECW arena and the fucking mic doesn't work. So
It can happen. It's live TV, pal.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what else. Okay, this one really irks me. Ruining Hook's music.
I don't know how I feel about this one, because I don't hate the new one.
I do. It doesn't fit him. Is he a superhero, or is he gonna sing like a crooner to his opponents?
I think there's something kind of cool about it. But for a big return, you want the familiar music.
Right, so that people
They played
Philly...
it, and they're like, well, who the hell's this? And then they threw the Hook light up. Oh, okay. So it's not quite the same. It would be like if Def Rebel did a new AJ Lee theme. No, you got to hear the old one, at least for a little bit. I'm not sure about that one. I don't hate it.
I'm not a fan of it. The other thing is nerfing the Money in the Box contract to a 1-week notice. Apparently, after
I've seen that. Yeah.
After Forbidden Door, TK made that a thing that MJF has to give 1 week's notice that he's cashing in, which I think is stupid. That eliminates the whole surprise factor of the gimmick, if you will.
I'm gonna thumb that up.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Make this a debate show. I'm gonna say that actually makes things much better, because now we're not gonna have the fake cash-ins every week like we do with WWE. I know AEW haven't had so many, so they haven't fallen into that rut yet. But it avoids it ever happening, where you have the guy come out and he's about to cash in, he sometimes even does cash in, but then gets knocked out or something, and then it turns out that for some reason it didn't count. It just keeps happening over and over and over and over and over. And they did it with Tiffy, they did it with Miz a ton of times, they did it with Naomi a little bit. Don't need to see any more of that, so MJF, he has to announce it ahead of time. It's good. I'm happy with it.
And then Mercedes doing the "Are you stupid or are you dumb?" line again. Yet again.
I've almost come around on that one too, because you're right, that is a stupid catchphrase.
Yeah.
It really is. But I think that's the point. It's got to be the point.
No.
It's not that she thinks that stupid and dumb are different things. It's like saying, am I right or am I right?
I'm not giving her the benefit of that doubt.
It's got to be that. It's like, you have to choose one of these things. You're either stupid or you're dumb. Up to you.
It sounds idiotic, however you phrase it.
It does. It's true. It does.
And then, also from that first 2300 show, Don Callis found Wardlow.
Oh, that's a great thumbs up.
And like, the week after the most recent episode, Mark Briscoe was like, "Yeah, give me one of your stooges or whatever. I'm here for a fight in the ECW arena." And it's not Wardlow. It was Lance Archer. Rocky
Because
Romero's
Briscoe had to win.
Rocky
Can't
Romero's
give him
taking his.
Wardlow.
Well, that's the other thing. Lance Archer lost.
Yeah, of course he did.
I'm like, what is going on here?
Well, they're trying to give Mark Briscoe a win because he has to take on. Is he fighting MJF again or something?
No, but MJF wants vengeance for Mark doing something to him from Forbidden Door. I can't remember. But yeah, no, he wanted Takeshita. Mark wanted Takeshita. I think that's on Collision, I think, as we speak. But honorable mention.
Lance Archer doesn't win anymore.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Shame.
It goes into
It is
AEW doesn't know how to book big guys correctly.
Yeah, well, we'll see now with Wardlow. There was actually a sign on the pay-per-view that said, "Where's Wardlow?" And oh yeah, that's that guy.
I guess they remembered.
Where is he? And then, sure enough, the same night there he was. Maybe it was a planted sign to make you think of Wardlow.
Honorable mention probably has to go to Kyle Fletcher, suplexing Omega from the apron to like a table on the outside, where Fletcher got up and like his back was like completely bloody.
Oof.
And like who got the brunt of it? You know what I mean? I know the guy's trying to sell like the fucking diverticulitis, but who did the table spot really hurt?
Yeah.
So that's been the major takeaways from the 2300 shows Dynamite's been doing. And yeah, but maybe Don Callis having Wardlow will make him do something. I don't have high hopes considering like when he showed up and like Wardlow was like right next to him, it wasn't that big of a deal for some reason. So there's something more.
Don Callis has so many guys too.
Yeah, one could say he's got a family.
He has a whole family.
Yeah.
And there are some pretty big names in the family.
Well,
so if you want Wardlow to be like a top guy, he can't be the next guy down from. Well, he's got Okada there now. They're pushing Kyle Fletcher to some degree. Takeshita's now, just won the G1 somehow. So he's got three guys that are kind of top guys, or not far off. And now Wardlow, where do you fit in? I think it's maybe too many in the Don Callis family.
We'll see. Anything else?
We will see.
Does this look correct?
That's what I've got. Michael Cole being terrible. I've just got John Cena written down here as a thumbs down. I'm not sure exactly what he did to annoy me, but yeah.
What, your thumbs down?
Yeah, always. He must have done something that just bugged me, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay. I'll just put John Cena with a question mark.
Just put John Cena there, yeah. He deserves it, I'm sure.
Alrighty. Oops, that's the wrong. There we go. What do you ever do?
Yeah, lots of things.
There was a good clip of, in our weekly clip of Dave Meltzer.
Oh God.
What did he do?
You want to close the show with this?
Yes. He's just baffling, but he's claiming that the Netflix numbers aren't real.
He's got to have proof for that before I believe.
Well, watch that video, and I think he's just trying to baffle people with numbers because none of it makes any sense to me.
Before you play it, isn't his argument that you can't compare AEW with WWE now because Netflix live numbers are kind of low because it's like an on-demand service. People watch WWE later, and those numbers aren't counted. Yeah, so AEW is winning like bigly right now because no one watches Netflix live.
There's also some funky situation where that Netflix, the way they work out their viewing figures, don't do it. I'm not wording this well, but they don't do it. So, like, say, like if I'm watching Raw, I'm obviously watching it on my own. But then they also factor in like families watching it as well. So then they put that in the numbers. I'm getting that wrong, but it's something like that.
Well, the Nielsen ratings did that too. The TV ratings would estimate how many were in the house or something. Or the people registered with boxes would say, we're a family of 4. And then it would be the percentage of people watching have families of 4. It's all a bit like that.
But yeah, this clip, he probably is making sense, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's wrestling, and it doesn't need to be this serious. But they seem to think so.
All right, here, let me play it then.
Yeah, let's see what he's saying.
The numbers that they gave on Monday are actually mathematical impossibilities.
Yes, but I have a question for you.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
If we know that these numbers are not real.
Yes.
And we know that they're manipulated every week.
Yes.
Why are you even bothering to, like, follow them?
That's actually a pretty good question, believe it or not, from Brian. Some good pushback.
They're fake.
The hours are real. It's easy to track. It's not difficult at all. I've done the math. The math is perfect. We take the hours and we divide it by the runtime. What they are doing with the runtime is the manipulation, because they are acting as if, in most cases, they usually act that it's somewhere between, I've seen as low as 4.
Okay, so hold on. Is this like a thing that he's calculated? Oh my god, he has.
Yeah, he done this himself. Yeah.
Oh my god. If there is a TV show, this is like a weird mathematical fucking word problem here. 5 million viewing hours, 2.6 million viewers. Live viewers watch 2.6 hours, and viewers oh my god, and viewers the rest of the week watch 1.93 hours. How many viewers watch live?
There's a TV show with 5 million viewer hours.
Right.
Okay, to find the number of live viewers, let's break down the problem using the given information. Has he ChatGPT'd this? Surely. Total viewer hours, 5 million hours. Total viewers, 2.6 million. Live viewers watch 2.6. Those numbers are the same, so I don't like that already. Non-live rest of the week. Yeah, okay.
My god.
What's the next one?
Check the rest of what he says out there on it.
Yeah, sorry.
Because they are acting as if, in most cases, they usually...
This has to be AI, you're right. Let L be the number of live viewers and N be the number of non-live viewers. We know total viewers equation, L plus N equals 2.6 mil, L plus N equals 2... That's the same thing!
That's the same thing! Total viewer hours... Yeah, so they're the same again. Okay.
We can solve these equations step by step. Step 1, solve for NN in terms of LL.
We act that it's somewhere between, I've seen as low as 4, as high as about 20.
From the first equation, N equals 2.6 mil minus L. It has it twice.
Yeah, but we don't know what L is. Right, okay, fine.
Step 2, substitute
NN into the
viewer hours equation. My god.
We don't know what N is yet.
One show, in the early days, they were at 80%.
So, okay, so now here it's like N equals 2.6 mil, and then LN's also 2.6 mil.
Yeah, okay, so simultaneous equation style. Okay.
Oh my god.
It really doesn't help that he's repeated all of the sums here.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to double up.
100%.
And he doesn't need to call it LL and NN when it's just L and N.
Yeah. Simplify and solve for LL. Distribute the 1.93, which I don't know where the fuck that number comes from. Like, I'm already lost in this.
Oh, the 1.9. Oh, God.
I liked math when I was in school, but I was never good at it.
You know, as it got, when you were talking about getting to 15%, 10%, it's ridiculous. Calculate
1.93. Presumably times 2.6 mil, and then 1.93 times 2.6 mil. This is just repeating. You get
5,018,000.
Right. So the equation becomes 2.6 L plus 5,018,000 minus 1.93 L equaling 5 million. Combine there's no way this isn't fucking AI. 2.6 minus 1.93. I don't know. 2.6 minus 1.93 L plus 5,018,000 equals 5 million. I'd like to see the math on that, how that fucking works out. Eventually subtract.
I've got to see this, Dave.
Subtract 5,018,000 from both sides. Well, I can't believe you sprung this onto us after everything. Jesus Christ!
Was because we know that.
Oh, I thought Dave
watched live, but
no, it's just this fucking sea of math crap here.
We'll listen to what he says. It's just
okay. Hold on, let me back it up here.
As if, in most cases, they usually act that it's somewhere between. I've seen as low as 4, as high as about 25%. One show in the early days they were at 80% and 100%. Watch live, okay, and then they take the live thing. You know, as it got when you were talking about getting to 15%, 10%,
right?
It's ridiculous because we know that far more of those people watch live. But this week, of course, they actually had it to where nobody watched. Nobody watched live, and all of you people like me and you that watched hours later and watched commercials, we couldn't have because it wouldn't fit into the thing. The average runtime of that show was 1 hour. If you divide the two numbers, it's 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
We all watched that show. Was last week's show. This week's show was 2 hours 46. Last week's show was 2 hours 36 minutes. So that's the manipulation.
Where's the manipulation? Dave,
he's just trying to baffle you with numbers.
Dave, I don't think those numbers are correct. I gotta be honest with you, buddy. Croc, can you fact check this clip? Oh my god. Yeah, why would
Where's the tweet with all the numbers in? I've got to see this.
Yeah, it's maybe he took it down with some pushback that they weren't real.
Maybe.
This person's asking, my question, why would Netflix specifically manipulate Raw's numbers? Because Netflix are reporting numbers for all their shows. Or are you accusing Netflix for manipulating all the numbers they report? Secondly, do we know what happens if I watch only 30 minutes of Raw? Is that added to the minutes watched? Wouldn't that bring the average down? That sounds like some really good pushback to Dave, but like, oh my god, my head hurts now after absorbing all of that.
No,
that genuinely a good clip, but like, what the fuck? Yeah, I have no idea if the tweet is still up.
At the end of the day, it's the way it's just wrestling. It's entertainment. Not that deep.
So okay, so if Netflix is fudging the numbers, who cares? Is it that big of a deal?
Someone actually says in one of the replies on one of the tweets that they wouldn't be allowed to. They're a public company for a start. They've got to release figures and things like that, so they wouldn't be allowed to fudge any numbers. Be breaking all kinds of laws if they were.
Yeah, apparently he said something about Kurt Angle here.
Kurt Angle's fault. She done.
I saw something he said. Kurt mentioned that guys these days have no psychology; they don't sell anything. And Dave was saying people have been saying that about Ric Flair. People said it about Shawn Michaels. People said it about Earl Catt. I just like people have always said that this generation don't work like we used to. Problem is, Kurt's right. No one sells anything now.
Yeah,
and it's worse.
Yeah.
case in point with Bobby Lashley and you know, a chair shot to the leg on the go home show on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that made no sense. But also just in the same match, like big moves all the time, and no one sells anything. Everything's just fine again when it's their turn.
I can't find the tweet. I don't think it's that big of a
Oh,
deal.
I linked it. The numbers one. Yeah. In the
Side
in this,
shot? Okay, gotcha. Let's pull this up.
The voice chat side. There you go.
My God. Yeah, there's no way this isn't fucking. Oh, just dude, this guy asked, "Are the Netflix numbers reported correct? Is Dave Meltzer's analysis correct?" And holy shit, he got receipt upon receipt.
Oh, he gets so triggered sometimes when someone says something to him. He really can't help but bite back.
I don't think Grok gave him the answer he was trolling for. Go socialize Dave, please. Math looks alright, but why has he written every equation twice?
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you. It's sacrifice. Get a life, kid. Does he actually say... Wait, does Lesnar actually say that? Get a life, kid?
Yeah, that was... Was he telling to... I think it was one of Pretty Deadly or something, wasn't it? That was a couple of years ago, I don't know.
Fair enough. Alrighty, let's get out of here. I think we've scared everybody away with Dave Meltzer's math. Did you want to thumb that down or whatever?
It's Dave, innit? So, you know. Just goes in the Dave category of nonsense.
Here, I'll do you a favor. Dave Meltzer and his math this week. There you go. Alrighty, everybody. We'll see you next week with, if we're here and we got news to talk about. It should be a very calm show, hopefully. And, yeah, hopefully you'll join us. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you like, and we'll see you then. Take care. Have a good one.